1 o'clock, about 1,000 feet high, zipping towards us and then back out towards the ocean. It's red in color, moving at extreme speed. So I don't even know how to describe that map. It's 661 on the bus.
Medical Hit Foxtrot, Roger. You are cleared to maneuver as necessary left and right to avoid the UFO out there, and all the reports you give us are good information. Appreciate it. Is there any military activity out straight ahead of us?
1596, no, we're not seeing anything. I had another report at like 30,000 feet in the Eugene area. We're not sure what it is.
Yeah, there's lots of it out there.
1596, yeah, they're looking into it.
And where is it at for 661 on the bus?
661 in the Foxtrot, okay, bye. You know, 1596, does it still look like it's in the Eugene area?
Yeah, just straight west of Eugene. I mean, we're seeing 3 or 4 targets. You know, they're all altitudes up and down. It's pretty crazy.
You know, 1596, does it look like it's about at your altitude level 260?
There was some at 30 probably, but I mean, they're shooting way up. We say maybe up to the 50s, it looks like.
Direct north at the airport. And is there traffic actually out about our 2 to 3 o'clock, about, I don't know, 20, 30 miles?
Medevac 1 Lima Foxtrot, no, is that the 4 different lights going up and down? I'm getting a few reports, but you're seeing it right in front of you now too as well?
It's 2 to 3 o'clock off, yeah, that 2 to 3 o'clock from our position. That's about 20 miles going in circle.
Medevac 1 Lima Foxtrot, yeah, we're not seeing anything. Getting lots of different reports out there, some at 30, some all the way up to 50,000, about 3 to 4 different lights. Does it look like they're around your altitude now?
No, there's one way up high and one about my altitude. Moving in like a circle, like a corkscrew pattern.
Medevac 1 Lima Foxtrot, just looking into this a little bit more. Could you give me another more accurate report, please?
Alright, I'm visually have eyes on what looks like an aircraft strobe that's at my 2 o'clock and 22 miles at my altitude. I'm actually showing them on PCAS. Do you see that one?
Medevac 1 Lima Foxtrot, I do not. Is it a policy to maintain 14000?
Said maintain 14000, medevac 661 on the Foxtrot. He looks like he's moving towards, it looks like it's moving towards the north. Like I said, 22 and a half miles off my right wing. Medevac 661 on the Foxtrot. Just had another one show up about my 1 o'clock, about 1,000 feet high, zipping towards us and then back out towards the ocean. It's red in color, moving at extreme speed. I don't even know how to describe that map. It's 661 on the bus.
Medical Hit Foxtrot, Roger. You are cleared to maneuver as necessary left and right to avoid the UFO out there, and all the reports you give us are good information. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Yep.
Medevac 1 Lima Foxtrot, any chance you're able to film any of that?
We're trying right now. One on the Foxtrot. It's weird. It's a red circular shape, and it keeps zipping out towards the ocean, and then coming back in about 20 miles or closer to us, and it zips back out of the ocean. We can't see it. One on the Fox.
Thank you. Medevac 1 Lima Foxtrot, any chance I can bring you my number, and if you get a video of it or a picture, you can send it out to us. Always here, pretty interested in seeing what you're looking at there.
I have my mentor in the back trying to film it too. They're watching the same thing I'm watching up here.
Medevac 1 Lima Foxtrot, appreciate it. And name's Corey. If you want to shoot me a text, picture, photo, whatever you got, so we're all pretty straight.
Will do. One on the Fox.
You can, I'll let the next controller know of what's going on there. And again, you are free to move left or right as necessary. You can contact them on 127.55. Any updates would be appreciated.
There you go.
Hey everybody, this is Javier Balderramos. This is Planet Texas Podcast. I have Mario here, and we're here to talk about some aliens, some drones. We got some wild stuff going on right now.
Oh, yes.
Bro, I've been sitting there like, and now these aliens are now coming to Houston. Like they're no longer illegal aliens. They're aliens come from outer space.
And you know they don't care when they're going to Houston, man. Because Houston, come on, bro.
I know. Yeah, man, there's been sightings like in Oregon, there's been sightings in New Jersey, like there's been sightings in Vietnam.
Oh
But the
wow.
one
Okay.
it's all over the world. Like it's like I've been like looking into it for like the last few days since I've been because like I like my sci-fi. I just don't like my sci-fi when it becomes reality. And it's become
Yeah, boy.
pretty quick.
No, no, like you said earlier, man. I mean, like I had mentioned, I mean, for me, it's something that, it's been going on. I mean, when it comes to sightings, I mean, of course, throughout the years, I mean, I turned 50 this year, and throughout my lifetime, I mean, I can say they've been about like 10, 15 sightings that have been on TV, not on YouTube because a lot of those are fake or social media, but on actual sightings where people are seeing something they don't know what it is, and it turns out to be, somehow somewhere somebody's like, oh no, it's part of this aircraft or it's part of this, and so they just kind of like, okay, yeah, that's what it was. But I believe they've been out there, man. I believe that.
I mean, like I believe out there, I believe the aliens are real. Like they has to be real. Like we just can't be like the only ones that exist in this world or even this universe. But for it to be like really real, and I know people are like, well, they could just be drones. I'm like, our government doesn't even know what it is. And sadly, I believe them. I actually do believe them on this because there are secrets that the government's like secret projects that people are running and people
Oh yeah.
just don't know about.
No, for sure, man, and that's another thing too. The fact that, like I was saying earlier, I mean, it's been going on for years. The fact that now, we have social media, so people, from their phone, man, you can record everything. A lot of people are, they see something, they start recording, and now that there's actual proof, not just from one person, but from a lot of people, seeing the same item, the same object, or the one here in San Antonio, I think I had even made fun of it because I was like, man, that's like a boomerang, bro. It was like a little metallic drone flying through the air and go through the sky. But I mean, I didn't even know, I didn't follow up, so I don't know if they found out what it was or what. But you know,
But like I've even like I pulled some videos so that we can actually go over and then hopefully I'll be able to do it right the first time so it doesn't look like it's craziness. But it's like when we watch like Fox News or MSNBC or we watch these news and they're just like, what is this? And then you ask the government, like, it's almost like the zombie. Like I can only imagine if the zombie apocalypse were to really happen in real life. Like, yeah, I don't know if you remember the movie from from Dawn of the Dead. I don't know if you remember the
oh
remake,
yes,
the very beginning where they actually gave us the beginnings of the zombie apocalypse, and the dude's like, I don't know, and then there is it this, and I don't know, and that hit pretty hard.
no, no, for sure, man, and and that's one of the things too, because I mean, I wouldn't put any of that past our lifetime. I mean, whether we'll ever see something like that or like The Purge, for example, or something like that were to ever become a reality. It's like, I mean, it's kind of like all these hidden messages that Hollywood keeps sending us. What if, or get ready. I mean, they're warnings or just movies. Take it for what it is. But for me, it's just something. I mean, I love horror, bro. So I watch horror movies every day. Nonstop. And for me, for it to be happening, like you said, like now, like we're like, oh crap, it's outside, like, yeah, I can watch zombie movies all day and be like, oh, okay, that's cool, or I like that, or whatever the case. But if I open my front door and there's freaking zombies outside, I mean, how are we gonna react? Are we ready?
I don't even know, man. I just like it just hits differently when you have like your government representatives tell you like, well, we don't even know what it is. And it's not even like it's not a movie where they're just like showing up, like it's real life stuff. And then it also hits hard when it's on the police scanners and the airports and everybody
Yeah,
are talking. That also hits a lot harder than just like some dude with a tinfoil hat and just goes out there and says the world's gonna end. Like we come across those people all the time. But it's different when you actually have people in uniform
yeah.
in government saying that.
Oh yeah, I mean that's true, man. I mean, being in law enforcement, I mean, listening to your scanner, I mean, of course, for me, like I was just talking about this yesterday with a buddy of mine, and we're talking about the news and how it's just like now it's more like it's social media. They put what people react to, and they put stuff that people are gonna argue about, and the comments are gonna go in. You know what I mean? So they kind of like feed the void, man. They're just throwing nonsense out there. So I don't even watch the news for news anymore. It's like for me, it's like if it's not on Facebook, it didn't happen. And it's funny, but it's true, man. Like if they didn't post it on there, then I'm like, okay, you know. I like the whole UFO thing. If it wasn't for social media, I wouldn't have known about it. When I heard about it that day, I was like, okay, like it happened, something happened. I didn't look into it, but somebody was like, oh, there's UFOs outside, and here I am still having to work.
Oh no, bro. Like I have it on here, and we're gonna let me see if I can get it on. Hopefully, we don't shot down. They don't like try to cover this up. Let me share it with you. Are you ready? Can you see it?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Is there any military activity out straight ahead of us?
At 1596, no, we're not seeing anything. I had another one report at like 30,000 feet in the Eugene area. We're not sure what it is.
Yeah, there's lots moving out there.
1596, yeah, they're looking into it.
And where is that at for 661 Lima Fox?
661 Lima Foxtrot, stand by. At 1596, does it still look like it's in the Eugene area?
Yeah, just straight west of Eugene. I mean, we're seeing 3 or 4 targets. They're all altitudes, up and down. It's pretty crazy.
1596, does it look like it's about at your altitude at level 260?
There was some at 30 probably. But, I mean, they're shooting way up. We'd say maybe up to the 50s, it looks like. Check northbound.
Lima Foxtrot, no, is that the...
Moving in like a circle, like a corkscrew pattern.
Medevac 1 Lima Foxtrot, just looking into this a little bit more. Could you give me another more accurate report, please?
All right, I'm visually have eyes on what looks like an aircraft.
Damn.
Those are on scanners, like real life scanners.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, obviously, they sell something.
Yeah. And then I got the Houston scanner too. I'm gonna give it to you later.
Yeah, bro. Damn. Okay.
Like somebody apparently reported it, but I'm pretty sure they were dismissive that it was just some kind of crackhead or something like that.
Why? Because it's Houston. Come on, man. But I believe
Houston. Them with their wheels just swerving around.
No, bro. No kidding, man. But yeah, bro. I mean, something is going on. I mean, right now, like I said earlier, I mean, we have social media. I mean, we can talk about this all day long. Whether people believe or just look the other way and like, okay, that's another content creator just trying to create followers or create something. But I mean, it's like it's been years since I've actually seen something in the sky, bro. Like when I was growing up, my grandma lived next door, and we used to climb her house, like lay on the roof and just stare at the sky, man. And we used to see things like floating around, and I mean, to this day, I don't know if it was a satellite that was at eye view, where we could see it from. But I mean, it's just it's been a while, man. I haven't seen anything though. I haven't been looking up though. So I'll say that much.
Yeah, I just wanted to take some time and bring you in because it's just like it's just wild to me to sit there and there's also that chance that it could be drones. The government could be working on some kind of like super secret squirrel something.
Well, let me say this. Every time something wild happens or something like, but even recently, past few years, where something goes viral. Every time something goes viral, I always ask myself, okay, what's going on in the world? Like something's going on because I think stuff like that is put out there for distraction, man. It's to distract us, like, hey, look over here, and the whole time something's going on this side, So we're kind of like concentrating on one angle, but I mean, I'm gonna ask again, what's going on because if it's not a UFO, it's the government or something putting it out there so we can distract us from what's really going on,
Yeah, man. I just wanted to take some time to bring it to light because it's just
Yeah.
it's all over. Like it's actually in California. I don't know why aliens want to be in California for, especially if they're in outer space. It's like-
Yeah, they found out everybody moved over here, so they're like, hey, nobody's in Cali now, man.
so they went from LA to Houston.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, man. But yeah, dude, it's crazy. I mean, but it's I mean, and like I've been busy to where I haven't, like I told you, like I had somebody had posted about this and I saw it, I read it, but I haven't looked into it, so I didn't really know what they were talking about. But yeah, the fact that it's going out there and it is going on and people are posting videos and I mean, who's to say, man? I mean, I'm gonna go outside right now and look at the sky for a while and see if I see anything out there, man.
Yeah, but it's when I was looking into it and I messaged a couple of the other UFO chasers, which I'm not
Yeah.
a chaser, a couple, and so I was like, they're saying it's happening just near the water. Like if it's near the water, that's where it's happening.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, and it's happening all over the world. And they sent me some more like wild stuff, but they said like you can't post it, and I'm like, well, why did you send me it if you can't? Why can't?
I said, run it, bro. Let's run it, dude,
Right.
man. Well,
Like
man, go ahead.
no, I was sitting there saying like don't send me stuff I can't put on.
Yeah.
Because like it's part of it. Like you want to expose them, like come be on the show, dude.
Oh yeah. I mean, let everybody else see it. There's like when I think it was in Cali, right, where they had all those fires out there like a few 2 years ago, and then they had that one in Hawaii where it burned a lot of the freaking island, right, or the biggest island they had out there, and people were already like, oh man, those sound like the government. They're just trying to get rid of people so they can go buy in. I believe stuff like that, man, because I believe that they're doing it because yeah, they want a monopoly. They want to be able to sell land, sell property. I mean, like here in Texas, I think there was like a big old thing about that company from China that was buying all that, like a small town out there by the border, and they didn't sell it because they thought they were spies, but they're selling stuff, bro. I mean, we're in debt as a nation, so
Like this is life, this is business. That's just how it
yeah.
works sometimes.
No, yeah. I mean, it's just it's like I mean they, you know, for example, like I mean, I was talking about to my girl about taxes. Our taxes shot up last year, like bro, where it was like a lot more than what we were paying, and the first thing that popped in my head is just like here in the city, there was a whole neighborhood like right by downtown Pearl, as a matter of fact, and like 4 years ago when they were building, they couldn't buy them out. They couldn't buy those people out because nobody wanted to sell. They're like, dude, we live here. So what happened like that following year, all the taxes shot up because they moved the property, or they made it to where, okay, this is all commercial now, so the taxes are going to go skyrocket. A lot of people lost their homes, bro. So it's like, okay, what does that tell you? They're running people off whether you don't want to sell or not, and stuff like that happens all the time. And it's like, why we don't stop it? Who knows? But it's like a lot of them were elderly too, man. They lived there for years, and they're lost the only home they have. Who knows where they're at now?
Yeah, who knows? But thank you, Mario, for coming on.
Yes, sir.
Tell them where they can find you. We're gonna have links in descriptions again, just for you.
No, for sure, man. Everybody out there, of course, look me up, www.comingsoonpodcast.com, TikTok, everywhere, man. So definitely just plug that in and follow it.
All right, thank you, Mario.
Thank you, brother.